In the peninsular flowing rivers, that is South Indian flowing rivers, in that they have divided into two parts: east flowing rivers and the west flowing rivers. So we are seeing now east flowing rivers: Mahanadi, Godavari, Kaveri and Krishna. So first one, Mahanadi rises in Sihava range, flows towards the east, that is 851 kilometers, and joins the Bay of Bengal. You can see Mahanadi flowing towards and coming this side to the Bay of Bengal. See here in the picture you can see. The Godavari is the second largest river in South India. It rises in Triambaka, flows towards the east 1465 kilometers, and joins the Bay of Bengal. Godavari, you can see there. Triambaka coming and joining near Kakinad and coming this side to the Bay of Bengal. So Godavari river rises in Triambaka. See the place. River Krishna rises near Mahabaleshwara. Then it flows towards the southeast nearly 1400 kilometers and joins the Bay of Bengal. River Krishna rises in Mahabaleshwara. Krishna river's main tributaries are Bhima, Tungabhadra, Koina, Ghataprabha and Malaprabha. See here it is marked in the red: Bhima, Tungabhadra here, Malaprabha and Ghataprabha. Next, river Kaveri rises at Talakaveri in Kodagu, flows towards the east and joins the Bay of Bengal. So it is taking birth in Karnataka, that is in Talakaveri, and floats towards the Tamil Nadu side and comes to the Bay of Bengal. River Kaveri rises at Talakaveri. Its tributaries are Hemavati, Simsha, Kabini, Arkavati, Lakshmana Tirtha, Suvarnavati and Bhavani are the main tributaries of river Kaveri. See, it's marked there, children. You can see, all of you. So we saw the North Indian rivers. They are three: Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. So when it comes to the South Indian rivers, we saw the east flowing rivers. First one, Godavari, then Kaveri, Krishna, and one more is Krishna, Kaveri, Godavari and Mahanadi. Okay, so Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri are the east flowing rivers. Now west flowing rivers are two: Narmada and Tapi. So must be very clear, children. Now don't get confused with the north flowing rivers. North flowing rivers are three. They are Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. And in South India, east flowing rivers are different and west flowing rivers are different. East flowing rivers, they are four: Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. West flowing rivers are Narmada and Tapi. So you can see river Narmada in that blue line rises in Amarkantak hills and flows westwards 1312 kilometers through a narrow gorge called Marble Gorge and joins the Arabian Sea. River Narmada rises in Amarkantak Hills, Marble Hills, children. River Tapi rises near Multai, flows westward 724 kilometers, flowing from the birthplace and coming and joining to the Arabian Sea. So, west flowing rivers are two, Narmada and Tapi. They are joining the Arabian Sea. East flowing rivers are four, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. They are joining the Bay of Bengal. The Tapi rises near Multai. Many other west flowing rivers are short and swift. So, they are not considered in this lesson. Only two rivers are considered, that is Narmada and Tapi for the west flowing rivers. But there are short flowing rivers, that means it's not long distance. Important among them are Sabarmati, Betty, Sharavati, Kali, Netravati and the Periyar river. You can see here Luni, Sabarmati, Mahi and Tapi, which are flowing towards the Arabian Sea. Mandovi and Zuari, another two more west flowing rivers. Betty, Sharavati, Kali, Netravati. They too are the west flowing rivers. So children, I hope this much you understood. Be very clear of the east and the west flowing rivers when it comes to South India. So east flowing rivers, important rivers are four, Mahanadi, Godavari, Kaveri, Krishna. West flowing rivers are two, Narmada and Tapi. And the north flowing rivers, three important rivers, Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. I hope you understood, children.